What is the investment thesis behind the large and the mid-cap funds? You did say that one or two of these should definitely form a part of our core portfolio. But what exactly is the thesis? And, how should millennial investors approach this?
So, Sakshi, as you can see, a lot of half one 2023 returns we are showing you on the screen, and we've seen some fantastic rallies happening on Indian markets
Yeah.
over the past 2 odd years, and that's reflected very well on the net asset values of these equity large and mid cap funds. Ideally, your mutual fund portfolio, if it is for say a notional value of 10 lakh rupees, you should have about one or two such funds whose
Okay.
names would be appearing on your screens anytime within your portfolio. And since
Mm-hmm.
these are the core holdings, the foundational structure on which a good mutual fund portfolio is built, Sakshi, about 30 to 40%, easily 40% of your monthly SIPs and overall mutual fund corpus should be in these funds. And
Okay.
typically, the sensible investors invest for more than 5 years of time, and
Mm-hmm.
therefore that's the minimum holding period. If you can hold on for 20 years, 15 years, 12 years, you'll get stellar returns. And the money that has to be invested is via a good systematic investment plan.
Yeah.
That's the way forward. Ideally, investors should approach the website of the AMC on their own. And I'm very insistent on this: choose the direct route,
Yeah.
which means you will pay lesser expenses over a period of time, and definitely the growth option. Don't choose dividend. Sakshi.
Okay, so two or three things very, very clear here for all of you who are starting off your journey and beginning your investments, especially with the core portfolio, building up that with the large and mid cap funds. 30 to 40% of your overall portfolio should be allocated to these funds. Minimum holding has to be 5 years, so do have a long term vision right there. 5, 10, 15, 20 is where you should be looking at investing your constant SIPs is what Shell is suggesting right here. So Shell, why is this space on our focus today? What are the kind of returns that we've seen in the first half of this calendar year from these funds? Any of those who have topped the charts that have come up in your study?
Yes, actually. So there'll be a wonderful graphic which our PCR team will just show you. There
Yeah.
are about 4 to 6 funds that I have named,
Mm-hmm.
and the amount under management of these funds is anywhere between 2,100 crores to 25,000 crores. They are very, very popular in the markets, and against the mid cap return, the equity mid cap index return of say 6.3% and a sector average of 9.5% over the last 6 months, you've
Okay.
seen Axis Growth outperform by 15.8, Motilal Oswal outperformed by 13.2, HSBC Large Cap Fund 12.7. So you can see the returns, Sakshi, in
Hmm.
some cases are 1 to 2x that you've seen. And if you see the 1 year return for Axis Growth Opportunities Fund, it's 28%. Motilal Oswal Large Cap Mid Cap
Yeah.
Fund is 40%.
Yeah.
So these are the kind of sterling returns that you manage, and this is not on a small base. Motilal Oswal
Yeah.
has 1,600 crores. Axis Growth has 9,000 crores. Mirai Asset Emerging, it's a five-star blue chip fund. The
Hmm.
return over a 1 year period is 22%. And this
Yeah.
is the largest fund in this category
Okay.
with 25,300 crores of assets under this management. Fantastic portfolios. You see the bluest of blue chips in large caps and the fantastic growth prospects of mid caps that are in these funds. They stick to quality, they stick to multi baggers, they stick to compounders, and that's the reason why you get such stellar returns from these, Sakshi.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.